In the early morning, the village lay in quiet slumber. Mist lingered over the cobblestone streets, curling around the wooden houses like a soft, ghostly blanket. The first hints of sunlight filtered through the thin morning fog, painting the rooftops in gentle pastel hues. A young boy rested outside a small home, his body stretched lazily across the ground, mouth slightly open, eyes half closed. He seemed lost in dreams, unaware of the waking world around him, the village holding its breath as if not to disturb him. Birds began to stir, fluttering overhead in playful arcs, their wings catching the delicate light. The boy yawned deeply, stretching his arms and legs slowly, each movement exaggerated in the cartoonish rhythm of his sleepy form. Nearby, a young girl moved with serene precision, portraying a silent ballet of strength and grace. Every step, every swing of her arms, carried a calm intensity, a focused elegance that seemed to harmonize with the soft morning air. The boy watched her secretly, a lazy smile tugging at his lips, eyes sparkling with quiet amusement. Though he appeared lazy, his curiosity was awakened, drawn to the quiet power and beauty of her movements. She, in turn, noticed him observing, and her lips curved into a gentle, knowing smile, a subtle warmth that seemed to illuminate the space between them. Feeling a sudden surge of determination, the boy rose to his feet. He attempted to move confidently, but slipped slightly, his exaggerated, cartoonish fall sending a small ripple of laughter through the calm morning. The girl chuckled softly, her voice blending with the rustle of leaves and the distant calls of waking villagers. Together they began walking through the village streets, their movements relaxed yet synchronized, carrying a cheerful, playful energy. Petals floated in the air, drifting lazily in the breeze, while sunlight danced across their path, lending a soft glow to the scene. Side by side, they exchanged shy glances, their hearts communicating in a silent language, each look a fleeting confession. The girl paused to resume her training, standing in a poised, focused stance. The boy's eyes followed every move, admiration evident in the gentle curve of his smile. He attempted to mimic her movements, but faltered comically, creating awkward yet endearing shapes. She laughed lightly, then stepped closer to correct his posture, her hands brushing against his as she guided him with quiet patience. In that small contact, an unspoken bond formed, subtle yet profound, and the world around them seemed to fade. Laughter subsided into a shared quiet as the warm sunlight bathed their faces. Later, as the sun began to set, they sat side by side on a wooden fence, silhouettes etched against an orange sky. Lanterns flickered to life, casting a soft, romantic glow across the village. Close-ups captured their peaceful expressions, gentle smiles hinting at emotions unspoken, the growing connection between them deepening with every passing moment. As night fell, a sudden tension gripped the village. Villagers ran in hurried panic, clouds gathering and rain beginning to fall. The boy's fist clenched, his mind racing, a pivotal decision forming within him. Hesitation flickered across his face, shadows stretching as doubt and determination wrestled within. Meanwhile, the girl watched, her expression calm but tinged with concern, a quiet disappointment mingling with understanding. Resolute, he stepped away from the village, moving into the darkness, puddles reflecting the moonlight beneath his feet. The cold wind cut through the night as he walked along a misty mountain path, determination etching his features. Under the pale glow, he trained relentlessly, falling and rising again with unwavering focus. Shadows stretched across the ground, moonlight highlighting each controlled movement, marking the night as one of growth, resilience, and inner strength. Morning returned, shrouding the village in fog. Pine trees stood tall against the mist, silent witnesses to the boy's relentless practice. Seasons passed around him, snow falling gently, leaves shifting from green to amber, sun rays breaking through clouds in quiet brilliance. Each change reflected his own growth, a silent testament to patience and dedication. Strength now tempered by discipline. He trained atop a cliff at sunrise. His movements were fluid, controlled, and powerful, each breath measured and calm. The cinematic sunlight caught his face, illuminating the quiet confidence within. He reached a final stance, complete stillness embodying mastery, as the wind whispered around him. Turning toward the village, he reflected on the journey from boyhood to skill, from curiosity to strength. Entering the familiar streets once more, villagers observed in respectful silence, noting the calm assurance in his posture. From afar, the girl noticed him. Her surprise softened into a gentle smile, acceptance and warmth radiating as their eyes met in silent recognition. The wind lifted their hair, carrying with it the quiet memories of shared mornings, playful glances, and laughter. Together they walked slowly along the village road, the rising sun casting long shadows and bathing the scene in golden light. Harmony, peace, and subtle joy lingered in the air. Finally, the streets lay empty once more, dew sparkling gently on the ground. Morning sunlight filtered through the mist, illuminating the village in soft cinematic serenity. And in that moment of quiet stillness, the story of curiosity, growth, connection, and quiet mastery found its peaceful conclusion, leaving only a lingering sense of calm and warmth to fill the heart.